I literally don't even know where to start with how bad that main event was. The show has just gone off the air as I'm recording this, and I do not know what I have just witnessed. What on God's green earth was that? You have Penta in a main event match between CM Punk and John Cena. And you've got Penta out there. You've got Sami Zayn out there. You've got Bronson Reed out there. You've got Braun Breaker out there. Seth Rollins out there. In a CM Punk John Cena match. What do any of those people have to do with John Cena or CM Punk? Other than maybe Seth Rollins with Punk, but that should have ended months ago. What does Penta have to do with John Cena or CM Punk? What does Sami Zayn have to do with any of them? I don't understand what I've just witnessed. John Cena, CM Punk, 2025, last time we're ever seeing it. Wasted it, thrown it away for Night of Champions anyway. Should have been at SummerSlam, but whatever. Nice little build up, nice couple of weeks build up. We get to it, big fight feel, I'll give it that. And then we just get Penta, Sami Zayn, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed. oh. oh my. Seth Rollins, I can look past. Guy shouldn't have the briefcase, but I can look past it because he does have the briefcase. It makes sense for him to come out in this situation. The referee's been taken out. You've got the briefcase, you want to make the most of it. You want to cash in potentially. I get it. Why is Penta there? Why is Penta and Sami Zayn in a main event segment between CM Punk and John Cena in 2025? What have I just witnessed? That was beyond horrific. Another thing wasted by this company. I can't believe how bad that was. The match was decent. False finish after false finish though, which would be good if you didn't do it in every single other match, in not just this PLE, every single match in WWE these days, on Raw, SmackDown, whatever it is. False finish, false finish, false finish. This match had loads of them, which normally you could look past, right? It makes a bad match good sometimes, not when you do it every week. And then Seth comes out and you think, okay, makes it a bit more interesting. Don't like the briefcase being on Seth, but let's see what happens. Then Penta comes, music starts playing. The crowd is chanting OTC. You think maybe Roman, maybe The Rock, even Travis Scott, anyone. Penta. Now I like Penta. His booking has been bad though. You've booked him as a mid-carder. You've booked him to take L after L after L in the mid-card. Not L after L in the main event scene, L after L in the mid-card. And he's coming out in the main event between John Cena and CM Punk. And then Sami Zayn comes out, who just beat Karrion Kross, which was a disgrace as it is, earlier in the night. He comes out again in the main, again, another mid-carder coming out. And then you've got John Cena beating up heels. John Cena is helping CM Punk beat up the heels. There is one huge issue with that. John Cena is also a heel, your biggest heel in the company right now, and he's beating up other heels. So what is the crowd supposed to do here? I don't even know what I just witnessed. I don't know. Cena won. After all of that, CM Punk went to shake John Cena's hand, which makes Punk look weird. Why would CM Punk want to shake John Cena's hand? That makes him look like an idiot. But he goes for it. Cena does his thing, hits him, and then beats him. Then we go off the air. And I'm left wondering what on earth I just witnessed. The entire show was bad, as we kind of knew it would be, because it's a Triple H booked show. I don't even know what else I can say about the main event. Weird, very strange booking. I don't even know. Cena Punk, last time ever, and you've got Penta involved and Sami Zayn involved. Jesus Christ, I don't even know what to say about it. Weird, odd, horrific, bad. Moving on. We started with Randy and Cody. Again, same as the main event. Way too many false finishes, which again would be fine in any other situation, any other circumstance. But you do it every single week, so it's not special. It doesn't make a great match. It doesn't make it unique and special and something we're not used to because we see it every single show multiple times. Saw it tonight multiple times. Randy Cody. Cody wins. Whatever. I mean, we all knew Cody was going to win. We all knew we were getting Cody Cena again at SummerSlam. Decent match. Not bad. It's wasted at Night of Champions. Randy versus Cody should have had a multiple month build up. It's the end of a tournament. So that's bad as it is. Cody wins. Randy looks angry after the match. Great. At least he didn't shake his hand. At least we didn't get that. Very thankful we didn't get that. Mutual respect. I'm glad we didn't get that. Randy looks angry after the match, teasing a heel turn. But, I mean, that would be great, right? Cody versus Randy. Randy is the heel. I like that. But we've already seen it, so it would be a rematch. No matter which one of them is a heel, it would be a rematch. We've wasted it. As I say, not a bad match, but it's just wasted at Night of Champions with no build-up. I don't care if Randy turns heel now. We've already seen the match. Then we get Rhea versus Raquel Gonzalez. Don't even know why this match was at this PLE other than to just get Rhea on the card. Why did you not put Julia versus Zelina on the card instead and replace that? Because Julia won the title, bigger moment. Something actually behind it. Rhea versus Raquel. Roxanne Perez comes out and Rhea wins. Of course Rhea wins. There was no situation where anything other than a Rhea win was happening here. Rhea won. Moving on. Shouldn't have happened. Boring. Who cares? Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross takes the L. Karrion Kross takes the L. You gave Karrion Kross his big moment finally, right? Well, not really. Not really a big moment, but it's a PLE match. We take it, right? You have him lose to Sami Zayn. And the worst part of it is after the match ended, Michael Cole had the nerve to say that Sami Zayn pulled off a miracle. Sami Zayn pulls off a miracle. Sami Zayn pulls off a miracle. How? How did Sami Zayn pull off a miracle? He beat someone that takes L's on main event. Not in the main event, the show main event, which no one watches. Karrion Kross takes regular losses on that show to nobodies. Sami Zayn beats him and it's apparently a miracle. This is what you get for getting over on your own. This is your reward for getting over on your own, by the way. Karrion Kross. LA Knight. This is what happens when you naturally, R-Truth as well, this is what happens when you naturally get over on your own with Triple H. You get punished for it. Karrion Kross takes a simplistic L. Clean, simplistic, very easy. Lost to Sami Zayn, who's also a mid-carder. Just weird. Give Karrion Kross something, anything. He comes out and he's got aura, he's got that feel about him. And he just takes a loss to generic old Sami Zayn. I like Sami Zayn. I do, I like him. But he's a mid-carder. He's boring. He's generic. His whole character is the moral high ground character. What you're doing is the wrong thing. They're trying to build him up for, this Rocky story, he's going to win the title when no one thinks he can do it. What they tried to do with Jey Uso. Look how that went. Do you really think it's going to go any better with Sami Zayn? If you want to give Sami Zayn a huge push and give him the title, make us care. Give him that push. Make us put him involved in interesting storylines. There's a wild concept, right? Put him in some fun stuff. Make his character interesting. His character is boring, and you're pushing him to possibly get a title in the near future. No one cares. No one wants to see it. Sami Zayn is boring. His music hits are nothing. Oh, for fuck's sake! Especially when it's in the main event between Cena and Punk. Solo Sikoa wins the US title from Fatu, who just won it at WrestleMania. I mean, we're doing this bloodline thing again because Tonga Loa returned and Hikuleo debuted after God knows how many months. So those two come out and help Solo win. So we're doing this again. We're going to get a rematch. Oh, JC Mattel came out as well, is even more generic than Sami Zayn. You can't, same for Hikuleo, you can't just put someone with Solo, call it a bloodline, and expect people to care. You can't bring JC Mateo in, put him with Solo, and expect people to just care because it's part of the shitty bloodline. No one cares about JC Mateo. No one's going to care about Hikuleo if you do the same thing with him, which they're going to. No one cares. We're going to do a rematch between Solo and Jacob at SummerSlam, and then God knows who cares what happens next. Maybe Jey Uso gets involved. Maybe Jimmy. I don't care. They might do a Jacob Fatu and the Usos versus Bloodline. The Bloodline vortex mess continues. Solo wins the US title. Okay. Nothing else to say. Another overbooked match. This one wasn't as overbooked as the main event. I don't mind this one as much. Solo wins the title. As Jacob is at his peak. As Jacob Fatu is getting the biggest reactions he's got so far. He's over with a crowd. Getting big. Some of the biggest pop every week is Jacob coming out. And let's take that momentum away and have him lose the title and put it on Solo. Fair enough. I don't mind Solo having the title. Weird timing just to continue this bloodline thing, but yeah, whatever. Jade versus Asuka. Jade wins, as we all knew was going to happen. We all knew we were getting Jade versus Tiffany at SummerSlam. Naomi cashes in. Very predictable. But I don't mind this one being predictable, because this would actually be fun getting it to Naomi in a fun way. But Asuka takes an L after just returning. This is your issue with doing tournaments. It's a face versus face match. Face versus face. Jade wins. Sloppy, weird ending. I don't know. Like it was a delayed reaction because it was like, did she just get pinned? I don't know. Weird ending. Jade wins. Again, don't mind it. Don't mind it at all. Sad to see Asuka take an L after she's just returned in a face versus face match. Weird, but we all knew Jade was going to win. Not a great match. Weird ending. I don't think you're ever going to see a incredible Jade Cargill match. But whatever, we're getting Jade versus Tiffany at SummerSlam. Don't mind it at all, as long as Naomi cashes in, which I assume is going to happen. Don't mind it at all. Don't mind it at all. And then we go into the main event, which, as I said at the beginning, I don't even know what the fuck that was. I mean, it was just false finish after false finish, because neither of them can go that much, especially Cena can't go that much anymore, so they just relied on the false finishes. And then they thought, oh, we need a big ending to make up for the match. So let's just throw everyone out there, which usually I don't mind. I don't mind overbooking usually, if it makes sense though. As long as it makes sense. But guess what? This does not make sense. Why is Penta out there? Why is Sami Zayn out there? I don't know what this was. I don't know what to say about it. It was so bad. It's like Triple H didn't know how to make this good. How can we make two people that can't really go out there as much anymore, than past their prime by far? People are expecting a big match, big main event. Last time ever between these two. How can we make this big? How can we make this special? Throw Penta and Sami Zayn out there. Cena wins, so we get Cody and Cena again at SummerSlam. Rematch. Does Cody win at SummerSlam? I don't know. Do we care if Cody wins? Is all of this just to get it to Cody again? Just to get it back to Cody? Is that all what all of this is about? I'd rather have Cena retire with it than just give it back to Cody at SummerSlam. I'd rather have Cena retire with it than do that. And then you can do some fun like it's a vacant title, right? It's a vacant title. Who's gonna be crowned a new champion? Fun, at least something. Rather than just giving it back to Cody at SummerSlam. Not a fan. Not a fan, to be honest. But that was not a Champions. That was not a Champions. Bad show. Very strange ending. Not a fan at all. I don't even know what I just witnessed, to be honest.